Whether he's soaring in the sky after jumping off the top turnbuckle or talking smack to his opponent, Guam's Jeff Cobb is living out his dream as a professional wrestler. The 2004 Guam Olympian and flag bearer for the Athens Summer Games opening ceremonies was on island briefly, recharging his battery before heading back into the ring in Japan. He was last home in October of 2019.
Oh, that's great. I haven't had a chance to go to the beach yet, but I will. I will make a point to go to the beach, but like, is it more so just seeing my mom, like hanging out with my mom and my brothers and my cousins and stuff? Like, I haven't seen them forever. So I wanted to make sure most of my time was for that.
Cobb, a 2000 graduate of John F. Kennedy High School, who is currently contracted with New Japan Pro Wrestling and has been since 2017, modestly says his persona is basic.
I was amateur wrestler for Guam, so a lot of my stuff is like a lot of suplexes. I throw a lot of people. Hopefully they land on their head so I can win faster. But my guy's like pretty straightforward, no nonsense kind of thing.
His signature move?
It's called the Tour of the Islands. That's like my bread and butter, if you will. I was born in Hawaii, but I was raised in Guam, so two islands.
The Didido resident, who is a big Hulk Hogan fan, said he grew up watching wrestling on TV, and it's what sparked his desire to get into the sport.
When I got older, like middle school, high school, like my dad would just let me stay up and watch it with him and my little brother. I always wanted to be a pro wrestler. Like, I didn't want to be like a firefighter or anything like that. No offense, I was just like, I want to be a pro wrestler. That's what I want to do.
When COVID hit, he said it was a weird time when it came to work and shows.
Especially wrestling in front of no fans. So while we couldn't go to Japan, we were doing shows in LA in a studio with no fans as well. And it was taping content for our streaming service. With wrestling, you thrive off of the fans, like they're cheering or booing or whatever emotion they have. We're feeling it in the ring, and it just makes you like work hard. Like, even if you're tired or sore, the fans help us get through it. But then having no fans there, it was a very big challenge.
It's been quite the ride for Cobb so far, but when it comes to memorable moments,
Like, definitely, I wrestled in Madison Square Garden in 2019, and that was a huge moment for us because normally, like, WWE is the only one that does shows in Madison Square Garden, but like, we ended up getting in there. And then also my first wrestling in the Tokyo Dome, and that one was really cool because that was like the biggest amount of fans I ever wrestled in, and that was in 2019 as well, and that was like 45,000, and it was just so crazy to see all that people. And there's like, you can't, like, even if my mom was in the crowd, I couldn't pick her out just because there was so many people. It just looked like a sea of bodies. But that was like super cool to hear like a weird 45,000 people just make noise, and it's like goosebumps kind of thing.
he admits to pursue his dream of being a pro wrestler meant he had to make the tough decision and head off island, where there were training camps and schools to hone his skills. But it's something he doesn't at all regret.
I feel like if I didn't try, I would have looked back, like, because I've been doing it for 12 years now. So, like, if I didn't try in 2009, like, looking back, I would have had so much regrets, and I would have hated myself if I didn't, just, even if I attempted it and I failed, at least I can say, you know what, I tried to do it. You won't know if you don't try.
Up next for Cobb, he has a big show in Osaka before embarking on a summer tour, which includes a tag team title match, which he's excited for.
I want to win those championships, and then, hopefully I'll have that for a while, and then now that the borders are kind of opening up a little bit more, and we can bring that championship back to Guam, and we can do this again, but I'll have like a nice belt right here.